Jersey Alpha, cleared for takeoff, and we're going to be departing to the east.
And Roger,
He's all confused. Eastbound departure, Jersey Alpha. Okay, I'm going to close my window. Make sure nobody's on the runway, nobody's coming in to get us. Okay, and you can feel what I'm doing on the rudders. Full right rudder. At this point, I don't really need... Okay, can you see the windsock? It looks like it's a little bit from our left, so I'm going to give it some left. Push this to rich. Checklist is complete. Engine instruments are in the green. I see runway 17. I also see it here, so I know we got the right thing. Power's coming smoothly to full. Making sure the instruments are staying the same. They're good. And there's 40. We're looking for 55. So I'm going to start just easing back. Just like that, we're fine.
Marcus Tower, 77 Foxtrot, midfield 17.
Okay, and you can feel I've got right rudder in, right?
Runway 17, clear the option.
Clear the option 17.
So,
77 Foxtrot.
in my view, the nose is on the horizon. I don't know where it is for you. But this is what it should look like in a normal climb. And I'm trimming off the pressure, so I'm not having to fight the yoke. So if I were to take my hand off, a little bit more nose up, it's going to hold pretty steady. Okay, looking all around, making sure everything's clear. Let's take a look at our engine instruments. They're pretty important, right? Everything's in the green. Okay, we're going to make a left turn, so I'm going to roll slightly right, and we're going to take a look out to your left. Clear?
Yes.
Okay, and tower did tell us we could go. So, a little bit of aileron. Keep that left hand on the yoke. I want you to feel everything, because you're going to be flying us pretty soon, right? And as I do so, I'm keeping that nose at the same height. You can see the railroad track here. It pretty much points to the east. And now as I roll out, what do I have to do with my rudder and ailerons?
Left.
There you go.
One Mike Charlie, there's traffic.
You can feel that little scab of rudder as we rolled out, right? Little extra rudder. Okay, so we're heading a little bit north of east, and that's by my own intention. Okay, you ready to do a little flying?
Yeah.
Okay, so keep that right throttle, that right foot in, just like I've got it. Right hand on the or right hand here, holding this in full. There you go. Your controls. You're flying.
10 Marcus Tower, Citation Mustang 251 Mike Charlie, with you for the visual 17.
Say, 251 Mike Charlie, Roger, you can expect a left downwind entry for runway 17.
Left downwind for 17, Mike Charlie.
And you'll notice as you're keeping the nose about the same place, the engine sounds just the same, right?
Yeah.
And the airspeed's around 80, which is what we want right here. You don't have to stare at it. It's just a quick look to verify. And as long as your nose is there and you're at full throttle, you're going to get about 80 knots. Okay, I'm going to fly again, my controls. All right, let's come back to the left a little bit. I just want to show you. What's that?
I thought we were good.
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear
Are
you.
we trying to go, what, heading? Or are we on a heading or no?
I'm turning a little to left because I want to show you something that's off to the right.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so there's a little town down here, and you can see the railroad track and road that run parallel to each other.
Mm-hmm.
And then right at this little town, they split apart. Okay, and then there's also a couple of lakes. So that area represents the eastern edge of Tower's Class D airspace.
Okay.
So if you're coming back...
What town is that, do you know? Geronimo or no?
I think it's Martindale.
Oh, okay.
I'd have to verify it on the map.
Okay.
But it's a very distinctive little town. And
Foxtrot, if will make right traffic runway 17.
so the point is, when you're coming back in, if you haven't called up Tower and you see that you're getting close to this town, you better call them up.
Okay.
Okay?
No, repeat.
Need your right traffic for runway 17.
So your controls, keep us going. Go ahead. Yeah.
About 10 miles?
Right hand here. No, it's
About
4 miles.
Oh, it's 4 miles.
Charlie, we got the 172 in sight.
Stay one Mike Charlie, Roger. You're number one for the runway 17, clear to land.
Clear to land 17.
All right, now you got two things. You've got this ball here, and you've also got this little rectangle. You can use whichever one you like. Step on the right rudder a little to center it up. Which one do you think you'll want to use?
I guess the ball, but they look like they're going opposite.
No, they
They match up? Oh.
yeah. So yeah, let's use the ball. Let's keep it simple right now. Okay, so as we're going east, we're going to get up to 3,500. We're at 32 now. And once you get there, we're going to level it off with pitch, power, and trim. So when you get about 100 feet before,
Wind 150,
apply a little bit of forward pressure on the yoke and start smoothly reducing the power
number 2 to follow Cessna Mustang.
until start reducing your power.
Now?
Number 272 Alpha,
Right now.
Austin approach altimeter 3011.
Keep us going straight. Just listen to your engine. You can hear us coming back. Now take a quick look and get me to about the bottom of the green if you can see where that is. There you go. Okay, lower the nose down a little bit more.
On 120.
And we're at 3,500. This tells you that we're, and yeah, trim, go ahead.
20.87, Sure.
Frontier 1924, clear
Come
direct
back left a little
contact
bit.
Houston Center 132.15.
Okay, are we still climbing a little bit?
Direct,
We are, right?
I like to Frontier.
So you can, yeah, rotate that forward just a touch more.
1862, continue your
down?
descent via the arrival.
Forward?
See where it says nose down? It's a big wheel, so rotate it forward.
62 out of 14,000.
So go ahead and rotate it forward a little. Okay. Now, just quickly, just take your hand off the yoke like this for a second. What's the airplane want to do? Wants to go down, doesn't it? Okay, so bring this back a touch to where you want it, and then trim off the pressure by going the opposite direction. And just play around with that a little till you can fly hands off.
7534, approach on 120.87. Conquest 5, Charlie Echo, descend and maintain 2,500.
2,500.
Adjust your mixture for you a little bit.
Officer perch up to 587, 18.6, the same be the Lily arrival.
Okay, some more landmarks. If you look down here,
17 left.
you can see the toll road 130.
Oh, yeah.
That's going bankrupt because no one's paying tolls. Okay, you're
Go
getting a
real
little high.
fast.
Lower your nose a little touch. Okay, and let's go ahead and pick up your left wing, make a little bit of a left turn, and we'll go toward the highway for a second. Just go towards. Very nice. Good job holding the altitude. And as you're in the turn, just make sure that the nose doesn't go up or down, and that'll help you hold your altitude. Keeping your eyes outside, looking for traffic, looking at the landmarks. Okay. Level out right there. Very nice, Stacie. Nice. Okay, we've gained a little altitude, so just make a small correction. All right. Next, we're going to turn back to the right, and I don't know if you can see it yet, but right down there is the city of Lockhart.
Yes.
Or town. I don't know if I'd call it a city.
Yeah, the
Okay.
city. I totally...
Okay.
I used
There
to
you
fell
go.
on that whole area. Couple doctors there.
There you go. Watching outside so the nose just kind of tracks across, doesn't come up or down. Look at this altitude control. You're killing it.
Where's my turn coordinator? Right here.
What's that?
This is my turn coordinator.
This is your backup attitude indicator. This is your primary attitude indicator. That's your turn coordinator.
Okay.
But this is really what I want you concentrating on. That's your big attitude indicator.
United 1862 got Foxtrot.
United 18.
Okay, let's roll out right that way. And if you'll notice, okay, so you see the S right there for south, that's 180 degrees. So if we're, that's all right, go ahead and do what you got to do. Okay. So this pen is pointing south. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay. If you look outside, you'll see a road that points to the south. It comes out of Lockhart, it points to the south. And just on my side of the road is a Lockhart Airport. Let me know if you can see that.
On your side of the road.
Uh-huh.
Contact approach
It's right.
125.32.
Tell you what, my controls.
2532.
And when I say my controls,
Your controls.
there you go. Good. Okay, I'm just going to take us a little bit this way, and I'm going to roll like this. Now I want you to look down there. Make sure we're clear,
Oh, I
right?
see it. Yes.
Oh, you got it? Okay.
2 Alpha Whiskey's off
Again,
runway.
more landmarks. We're 10 miles, we flew 10 miles east.
Continue your VFR
And 10 miles east is town of Lockhart, and just south of the town is the airport.
Okay.
Calling.
So if if you're ever out there soloing in the pattern and something terrible happens to Skyport or to San Marcos and you can't land here,
Descend B, the arrival is
one option is just to pop right over here 10 miles to the east. Oh yeah, is it open?
Yeah.
Okay, your controls again.
My controls.
Your controls.
Altitude indicates 6,500.
All right. So I've lost you about 100 feet. So let's just add a little bit of power. Just listen to the engine. Add it till you hear a little change. There you go. Good. That's about 100 RPM add. Without doing anything else, that ought to get you back up.
Centurion 7736 kilo approach.
36 kilo here, go ahead.
36 kilo, I had traffic for you, but no factor. Contact Houston approach now on 124.22.
422.
All right, we're going to continue on this heading.
Southwest 4528 Austin departure.
And so you can look at your compass here. You see we're on about 150, but now find a cloud or a landmark and just keep going toward it so you don't have to concentrate inside.
Clear direct marks, marks 1
All right. I'm going to have you go to 10 degrees of flaps. And when you go to 10 degrees of flaps, it's mostly going to be lift. The airplane's going to want to go like this. You're going to have to go like that because I want to maintain that altitude. So go ahead and reach out and go flaps 10. All right.
Frontier 1359.
Good correction. And now if you need to make a little trim adjustment, make your adjustment.
And continue your descent via the arrival.
But what I want to emphasize is it's your left arm that's really doing it, and its trim wheel is just to make it so you can fly this thing if you want with 2 fingers.
Okay.
Bonanza 22 Alpha, contact approach 120.87.
Okay, see that road over there?
Yes.
Southwest 580.
Let's go ahead and pick up your wing and then we'll turn in that direction. So clear and then turn.
Have a good day.
I call it rock and roll. We rock right and then we roll left.
080.
Left 080, Southwest 4258.
And as much as you're comfortable, Stacie, if you can take this right hand off and just rest it here,
I know.
the more you do that, the better you're going to be.
Runway 17 right.
Alright, 17 right.
And if you're trimmed up, it shouldn't take you very much. Okay, on this heading, I want you to see that one tall cloud right there?
Yes.
We'll point towards it. I want you to ease your power back to 2,000 RPM. So pull it back till it starts to move and then take a look. There you go. Nose is going to come down. I want you to let it come down. We're going to descend to about 3,100 feet, okay?
Okay.
So right hand on the throttle and trim as you need. So it's about half ground, half sky. This is what it should look like. What's your airspeed right now?
90.
Okay. All right, are we descending? Our nose is getting a little high. We're kind of leveling off. So I need you to lower your nose just a bit and then trim off the pressure.
1359, contact approach 125.32.
2532, Frontier 1359.
And when we get down